Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Reikland campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, last episode we managed to defeat the ever-chosen himself Archon in combat, as well as eliminate Kolek Suneater. Meaning now, for today's episode, we're going to have to do something with our armies that I don't think has ever happened with the Empire of Man in the old world, and that is entering the Chaos Wastes themselves to track down and kill these 4 Chaos armies. Now, to make things a little easier for us, they look like they're actually trying to flee to the Frozen Sea here, but that means we can actually send a couple of armies off to try and intercept them. But we're still going to have to send a few off through the waste itself. So let's get started with that, I guess. So Valmir, when the game decides to load up, thank you very much. Let's get you marching up. Now, if we can try and keep to the 50... I don't know, how much damage are we talking about? Admittedly, we could just push forward. We will be taking attrition, but it's not that much. Oh, I bloody say, it jumps down to 82%. Oh, crap. Okay. Valmir, I'm going to get you to retreat back out. I did not expect to be taking that many casualties. Jesus Christ. Okay. Valmir, we're going to do something different with you then. Whoops. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Firstly, you do not have Lightning Strike, do you? Helmets. You do not. Right. I'm going to get you then to start making your way over towards Frozen Landing. And I'm hoping then what we can do is actually try and enter the sea here and intercept them. There we go. We're not taking attrition either, which is going to be pretty useful. Jesus Christ, we're going to have to be careful of that then. Right. Well, we're going to have to take this bit by bit then, aren't we? Right, we'll go 57 for you, Franz. Alright, let you get in. Oh dear Christ. Okay, that's not too bad. When we actually get them into encampments, it doesn't feel so bad watching those numbers drop. Right, we'll get you to do the same then, Gelt. That just looks terrible. It looks... Oh no. Oh no. What? You are Gothic... I hate... That is one thing I do hate about Warhammer 2, and the way they've got the different stances, is that it doesn't take into account movement bonuses. So you can see here, we've actually got over 50%. We should be able to encamp. But according to this, we do not have enough movements. Right. Okay. Alright, let's move you 58. So look, 58%. There we go, we can actually get the encampment, right. Okay, so we've got the 3 armies here, heading up to attack them from the south. We've got 2 armies making their way over here in order to try and intercept them. In order to help out a bit, we do have a coordination target, I believe, on... Which one is... The one began with H, Hilvald. Right, let's change our target and go after Glugmir... How do you pronounce that? Malfustire? Christ, what a name. Right. But hopefully now that should be enough. Victor, I'm going to get you to actually come over here and help a bit. Just because I would like to try and do some damage to these guys, if at all possible. And we do have our 2 warrior priests that were coming to join in their respective armies. Now, unfortunately, I chucked away the piece of paper I had written down with their names and where they were going. So that's not going to help us out too much. Oh well, we'll just use them in other roles. At the very least, we can get them to ruin some agents, which I believe should be still around here somewhere. Or otherwise, we can just get them in to hinder replenishment. We'll get them doing that. It's not like they're going to take any damage from being in Chaos territory. Now, while you're doing that, loophole. We've got some rebels over here. We'll go and kill these. Nice and easy. Thank you. Right, and now... Oh, we picked up the Seed of Rebirth. We're going to get a hit to replenishment now. That's going to be handy. Now, let's see. Kislev, you're going to stay where you are, but... We want Lutepole to start making his way down towards the Altar of Spawns. We do want to make sure we can try and finish off the World Walkers as soon as possible. And we'll give them a little bit of attrition, replenishment, and we'll just make our way slowly down to the altar of spawns. To be honest, okay, Wolfrick's 17 stack. Igioa has managed to come back with 1, just himself I should say. I think we should be okay in that fight, but still, we need to be prepared just in case. Now to help out, let's get you, Volkmar, to make your way across by boat. That way then we can actually evolve. Oh god, I can't even speak today. I do need to apologise as well. I sound a bit chesty or wheezing when I'm talking. It's because I've been helping out a bit up at my grandmother's house. She passed away a few years ago and we're still trying to sort out the house. And unfortunately, having a cold and suffering from asthma like I do means my chest is feeling it today. But at the end of the day, it's jobs that need to be done, isn't it? Anyway, Albrecht, you were continuing up here because we did find Malefic's the Stormchaser, the Lord of Change, if you remember, that actually killed his nephew, Heinrich. So we kind of want him to be involved in the fight if possible. So let's get you making your way up to... In fact, what's going to be a bit easier? You can continue doing that then.
We're born to hunt.
Edwin, we'll switch you back to normal stance and we'll get you heading up nice and slow too. In fact, if we could get you to come this way, we could try and intercept Malefic's. And who's next to him? Engrim himself. Okay. We could try and intercept the armies there, so that way then we can come down in and attack them between the two forces. But we shall see. Boris then over here. Let's get... Okay, never mind. They run off, we'll chase them down and kill them. Right. Thank you. Nice and easy. Right, skip for all of this. Now, do I want... No, I'm not going to take Serpent Jetty yet, because if Malefic's and that start making their way up north, I don't want Boris to suffer the same fate as Heinrich by taking a settlement and not getting enough replenishment in order to fight them. So let's make your way over towards the monolith of Catan instead. You should be in a position to replenish that, and by the time we come back, we should have dealt with Malefic's. Alright, you guys have moved. Oh yeah, we picked up Nordland, didn't we, at the end of the last episode? So we need to sort you guys out. Now first of all, let's get rid of the 2 Servant to Chaos armies. If the game will let us. You're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. We're going to have to take the hits. I mean, we're losing nearly 19,000. Right. Tell you what. We'll disband this army. We just need the full stack that's currently being led by Theodoric here. We can use him to take out these 2 armies, and then we'll be able to probably just disband his entire stack. We don't really need any more at this point. Now as for you, let's get you... Yeah, let's get you to go after the rebels here. We'll go in, wipe them out, and then come back and replenish. Oh, that came close. Very close. Right, but we picked up a hunter. Let's get you back now to Skeggy. How long is that going to take? 5 turns. Oh, bloody hell. Right. More sleeps, howlers. I don't know what you guys are planning to do. I mean, I love the army. Look at this. We've got a Skaven Warlord. We've got Flagellants. We've got the Grail Reliquary. We've got 2 Night Goblin Archers with Fanatics, Doom Wheels, Catapults, and a Ragnarok Rock Spider. I mean, what a weird army. I love these little, random armies, these rogue armies. Just very characterful, you know? Alright, Curtis, is there anything you can do here? We already searched the ruins, didn't we? Never mind then. Alright, Gout, you're just going to take the attrition. There's not much we can do about that. Everybody else now has moved. Is there any more armies we need to clear out? We can get rid of this one. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that. This is costing me 6,000 a turn and upkeep. And that's certainly helped out a little bit, doesn't it? Right, let's get rid of Dolph here. Anything we need to clear up from here, by the way? Not really. Public order's pretty good, so I'm not too concerned. We could keep the tavern here. I mean, it's only going to be, what, an extra, well, I don't know, +4 bonus. Salzman, you don't really need, in fact, if anywhere needs it, it would be Data Schaffen. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to swap that one and swap that one about. Because Data's Haven, I should say, is got, you know, the furthest away from other points, so having the ability to move it much more quickly is going to be more useful. Black Pits, yeah, that's all good. We'll keep that. Let's get taxes as a kid. Let's get more money coming in from you and from you. Alright, quickly do some skills. Vincent van Hal, who are you? Oh yeah, you're my agent down here. Let's just give you, at this point, damage walls. Oh, we can give you another points? No? Okay, loophole. We could give you a Pegasus, but I'm working my way down towards a Griffin. I think that's more fitting, and he's only got 2 levels to go. So we can't give you immortality yet. Let's give you Reassure and Presence. I would like to swap between these two, just because at the end of the day, I think the guy who's basically led the invasion of Norska is quite fitting to have the Leader Renown skill. But Reassure and Presence is probably not only given his sort of reputation among his men, but also the fact that's going to help us out practically when it comes to the Frozen Wastes. So we'll keep that. Comrade Klaus, you have got everything now, haven't you? All your magic is done. We'll give you Sigmar's Ward, help with missile resistance. Emil, let's have a look. Let's give you Cleanse Corruption, actually. Not that it's going to do much, but given the amount of chaos corruption that's still around, every little bit's going to help, isn't it? Von Fugenheim. Oh, this is the chap with Boris, isn't it? That's right. Okay. You've got all of your skills personally, so let's give you combat. Quicksilver +5. Let's give you Woundmaker. Go for that. Griswold Laskin. Let's give you silver bullets. Let's make sure you're much better in combat. Right, anyone else? Right, let's give you defenses. We can about afford that, so I'll take that. Right. The Conclave. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm wondering, do I want to give it to Kalkdrak? I kind of do. But at the same time, like, we've already got one settlement, and we're basically leading the attack against the Altar of Spawns. We'll take it. We'll keep it for myself. Right. And then, finally... Oh yeah, one thing I meant to do last time, and I forgot to do it. So, thanks for reminding me, guys. But, I wanted to look at the campaign objectives, because we've been doing a lot of stuff, and we haven't really looked to see what's happened. So, what do we have? Let's check out the long one first. So we haven't completed this one because I imagine, yeah, Ostenmark. Ugh, gonna have to deal with them, aren't we? But we've done the Sylvania one. We've got control any 17 of the following settlements through direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. 17, that's nearly most of them, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 11, 16, 19, 21. 21, and we need at least 17. Well, at the moment we've got 4. Right, so we need another 17, 4. Math. 13. Right. Okay, well, Kislev will give us... If we get military allies with Kislev, that will give me Kislev and Hell Pit. If we go with Kurian, we'll be able to get then... Kurian itself, I believe we'll be able to get... Carcassonne will give me access then to... It doesn't count on here, but it would give me access to Miragalano, I believe. Margarita... Tabaro... Tilia here. Yeah. Oh no, Kurion will give that to me as well. Who's got Skaven Blight? Skaven Blight's still under control of Clan Scry. Okay, maybe you have to help out a bit there. Getting help with Kazakarak is going to help us massively with a lot of this. Exotor, we can do that. Nagaron, not too concerned about. The Awakening, the Galleon's Graveyard, Sartosa. Who owns Sartosa? The Border Princes. We may need to secure stuff with them. We need to wipe out the Warriors of Chaos, and we need to defeat the Ever-Chosen that we did. If we pop to this one, still got the same one to do with the Empire, but we only need 8. Well, to be honest now, we can pretty much finish a short campaign victory once we've eliminated the Chaos armies and secured some military allies. In fact, let's do that now, sorting out the military allies, because at the moment we've got the Shield of Civilization because of the Chaos invasion. So that's going to give us actual bonuses to securing military alliances. So don't need to worry about that. We'll go for that one. Koya. Kazakarak, we'll take that. Kalgdrak, sure, we'll give you that. Oh yeah, we gave you Help It, didn't we? But yeah, we'll give you that. Just occurred to me as well though, by making these military allies, we're going to have a longer end-turn phase. Simply because we get to see everyone, all their armies move about, so it's going to be much slower for me, isn't it? Do I really need to thing you? I don't know. Kalgzifling, Border Princess we do. In fact, we'll go straight to that, and we'll go for military access. Okay, Fegan's Errantry. And you haven't got anything really of use to me, so I'm not too concerned about you. Estalia, is there anything we can do? Can't do much more because you're currently at war. Carcassonne, let's give you that. Okay, Paravan, Exotor. Okay, Sloan again. Oh Christ, you don't really have a lot of territory, do you? Alright, Itza. Let's have a look at you. Military alliance? Sure. Okay, that's helping us out slowly but surely. Lothern, we've already got New World Colonies, Kofik, Safri, Krace, Quartalabaz.
When I sit on my throne, you can
sure. You're doing extremely well over here. I'll quite happily take that off you then. Alright, Talsin. Who are you currently at war with? Paravan. Everyone else you're at war with as well as we are. Okay, let's go back up to Paravan a minute. Paravan, we do have a defensive alliance, but can we cancel it? Yes. It's not going to be ideal, but if we can get allies then with Talsin, that's going to help us out much more. So we'll do that. There we go. Alright. I don't think we need to worry about anyone else, do we? Sylvania, Nagrif. I think we've got everyone else in the bag, basically. Okay. There we go. If we check the objectives now, again, sticking to long ones, we haven't completed all of them yet, but we have done a lot. In fact, how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so really we just need 2 more. Okay, that's within the realm of possibility. But for now, let's just hit the end turn. Now this is something, like I mentioned, which is a little annoying now that I've made all of these military allies. Because being military allies, like I said, gives you line of sight to your allies and all of their territory that they can see. It means now I have to, given the way, as you can see, the camera's set up, because I want to show the end turn, the movements that take place during the end turn phase relevant to us. But now it means we have to sit there and watch every single army move around. I mean, at least we can get to see stuff like Mazamundi here. Looked like he managed to go after the poor Weaver relatively well. Is he going to finish it off? I think he did, but he's only sacked it. Okay. Interesting. I'll let Mazamani thump around, but yeah, this is gonna take a long time until it's back to my turn. One thing I do have to say though is that it has proved to be quite interesting to give me a wider view of what's going on in the world. So for example, we know that there's the Servants of Chaos and the Puppets of Chaos about on the map. I've also seen the Servants of Chaos near the newly confederated Nordland Elector Count, Theodoric Gorsa. But it looks like the Puppets of Chaos have been down on the coast of Lustria, and Itza have been fighting them. We can see that a couple places like the Blood Swamps now have been burnt down, and it's just, I have to admit, kind of cool to be able to see all of this taking place. Plus now we can look at what's happening in Skaven Blight, because there is a dwarf army here from Kazakarak. I can't actually tell who's leading this army. But looks like they've managed to get their hands on Clan Eshin at the very least. Oh no, Clan Eshin is still about. Very diminished, as you can see, compared to us, but they've got a presence over here in Lustria. And Eve Booty Catcher is currently fighting Itza as well. This is not looking too good for Itza, I must admit. Oh, here comes Zikil. He's making his way up to his loopholes. I imagine now, yeah, Wolfrick's going to be making his way up as well. Am I willing to fight this though? Let's have a look at the band bar. Okay, they're bringing up everybody, it seems. Let's have a look. Oh. If they're not fighting us straight away, that must mean, even with that 17 stack that Wolfric is leading, him, Igil, and that other shaman can't fight us. That has some potential for us. We'll check it out when it's back to my turn. And yes, by the way, I'm still only on Corian. I've been sitting around for a couple of minutes now, and it's just, just sitting around watching this take happening. Take happening? That made sense, didn't it? Okay. Sigvold has now taken command of one of those armies, and he's head straight towards Heinrich, where I can't justify fighting this. The band's bar is so much in my favour, so once again, Sigvold. Goodbye. Decisive victory, I'll quite happily take that. We didn't take that many losses. And although we've taken a few units, I think we'll still be okay here. We're going to go ahead and execute the captives. And let's see what they do next. We've still got a couple of heroes. We may have to try and send off... Oh crap, I forgot. Halvid has a bloody dragon. And it does look like they're not going to be retreating by sea. So we're going to have to actually march into the Chaos Wastes. Now something that can help us out is if we actually take a couple of armies around the coast and go after them. Otherwise, that's going to be a thing, innit? Right, what's the Cabal doing, since we're back on their turn? Malefex has pulled back. It looks like he's heading up towards Bajorling's Gathering. Right, now I'm hoping we might be able to try and draw him down then with Edwin, if that's the case. We'll have to see. We'll have to just wait and see, I guess. Oh, wow. That came out of the blue. I end up double speeding up again, and it looks like that Kislev army that gave me Aisling's Conclave has decided to lead the assault, and I was right. Even though they haven't provided much, that Barnes bar is massively in my favour, and but nothing but marauders. Yeah, that's not going to look too good. We'll just go and do that. Luckily, they took the blunt of it. Still took a few losses, but we've managed to wipe out the entire army of the World Walkers, meaning that we can easily now go after the altar of the sport. That I can't talk. But we can actually go now and eliminate them completely from the campaign in today's episode. Now, in the meantime, you want me to join your war against Nagamond? I'm not going to yet. There's no reason for me to do that until I've actually finished off Chaos. Oh, enemy of the states. Espeth von Draken. It has come to light that Espeth von Draken of Reikland has discovered an insurrectionist plot against her by a powerful rival noble in her state. She wants Imperial resistance to quash the plot, but fears her claims will not be acted upon by the backing of another elector. Now, to be honest, it's just a hassle, especially since she's not technically the Countess of Reikland in the game anymore. But, you know what? Sure, we'll back her claims. Right. Ready for duty? Okay, blinkers, thank you. Skip through all of these. Right. Now, something we can do, we've got over 20,000, so if we go to the... No, not this one, sorry. I will be using that in just a second, though, because I just remembered there is something I can do. But we still got the mod that allows me to spend my Imperial Prestige. So if we do this, we can use up 20,000 in order to try and get +1. I mean, it's not ideal, but it could come in use, otherwise... Christ, these are really just crappy methods. I really wish the mod author halved the amount of prestige it cost for each one, given that we've seen that there's that event which gave me 4 Imperial 40 for 10,000. Spending 20,000 on just +1, I mean, admittedly, we could do this anytime we want, but I definitely think that needs to be reduced down to 10,000. And these, I mean, I've seen the boost for the Feist Stags. It's not that worth it, to be honest, but I am going to do it. But if we pop it onto here now, Imperial Fast Strikes, 5 turns. We do have these bonuses, don't get me wrong. But it's not worth 10,000 to me. Really isn't. But, enough of that. First thing I want to do now is actually go and get Imperial Faith. Main reason being that it does reduce chaotic attrition. I'm hoping that's going to help out a little bit with going after them in the Chaos Wastes. Is it though? I don't know. We'll find out. Because we're now about to march into the said wastes. Now it does look like Franz might be able to actually catch up to Hidvold. The only problem is if we do this, is that he is going to take a massive level of attrition making his way over there. Now, we do have access, don't forget, to Lightning Strike, so that will help us out a bit. But still, that's going to be such a pain to deal with. Alright, let's try and just march up bit by bit. I mean, look at that. Massive drop because we're in the Chaos Wastes. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I'll tell you what. For lack of a better thing, let's go into ambush. We'll see if we can try and bring a couple of them maybe down to fight us. Right. That will help out a bit. Likewise with Franz, we're going to have to do the same thing with you. So, let's put you here.
In the name of Magnus.
At least we got that replenishment. At least that's something that's helping us out.
Yes,
now, Leon, let's have you try and wound this guy. Fantastic. Alright, as for you, let's get you. Ugh. Oh, it's gonna suck anyway. Right, let's bring you over this way. And we'll have you set up their helmet. Now, where was Valmir? Let's get you. No replenishments available. Okay, not much we can do about that.
By Sigma's right.
If we get you up here, we could give you some replenishment before you head off. Is it going to be worth it though? I suppose it will. We'll try and just move here. Oh, that's really not going to help us out too much, is it? Can we spend the last bit of it? Let's get you back into Volksgrad. At this point, we might as well. Right, you can do that. Okay, Loophole, thanks to taking that now, you can actually go down. Can we reach the Altar of Spawns this turn? We cannot. We're just slightly out of range. Oh, that sucks. Okay, Marius, you're quite happy here. Let's move you now over towards Ice Drake Forge. We can colonize this then, and take the whole province under our control. Alright, colonize. Alright, province secure. We picked up a bunch of extra bonuses. Now we need that to be built up. We can get that built up, and don't really need a shrine right now. Public order is actually pretty positive with him in there, +3. Let's not worry about the Reichsfort. Let's go for blacksmith, just so we can start building up a unit cap a bit. But you can stay there. Vincent, Boris, you can go now and colonize the monolithic Catan. Right. Grain and Moots. We still need to go back and colonize that, don't we? Right. Something to do in the near future. Right, Volkmar, we'll get you over here. You might be in a position to actually help us out against the Altar Spawns. Let's take the Captain's Chest. Reikland Barrett to cause terror, and campaign line is like not that useful. Reikland Barrett will. Right. Thank you. Can we give that to you, Volkmar? You haven't exactly got much of a thing. +1 public order, not that useful. We'll give you that. Kurt, Marius. Who's next? Albrecht, let's get you up here. Alright, ideally we want you to head over this way. He is going to start taking attrition from frozen territory, but at least he's not taking it from the chaos corruption. In fact, that's worked out quite well for us. It's the fact that we've managed to get it down that low, we don't have to worry about it anymore. At least, I mean, we are taking some attrition from the cold, but it's quite easily doable. Right, Fjordvik. Let's get you to finish off these armies. In fact, you have Lightning Strike. Oh yeah, did I make you, by the way, elect a Count of Nordland again? I think I'll need to just double check that. No, I haven't, right. Let's go and give you back your title. Fjordgorsa, Salzamund, Nordland. There we go. Summon the elected counts. Oh wow. All elected count state troop recruitment pools will be instantly replenished. For 2,000... Okay, that works out quite nicely.
To the provinces.
Right, let's get you now to make your way over towards here. Ugh. You're going to take attrition the whole way. There's not much I can do about that. Alright, Marcus, let's get you. It doesn't look like these guys want to take the Secret of Dawn, so we may as well go and get that ourselves. Korok. It's going to be a tough fight if you decide to try and come up and fight us, but we'll take the settlement, recolonize it. Alright, can we? Curtis, go and help out against the New World colonies. Go and take damaged Korok Manwhipper's army for me. Success. Good news. We'll help out a bit. Right. Believe now that should be everybody's armies moved. Yeah. We'll quickly do the skill points that we need to do. So, Silver, for example. I do find it weird that warrior priests are not the ones that get to cleanse corruption. It really seems weird not to see it like that, but never mind. You can do that. Tobias, at this point now, let's give you the final point of the Purple Sun. Like so. Marcus Durand, let's give you Scarred Veteran. Loopholes. Again, one more point until we can give you Imperial Griffin. Let's give you Reassuring Presence. Again, just to help with the attrition. Gavin Dayton, who are you with? Oh, you're with him. Right. Soothsaying, let's go... Already got replenishment. Alright, let's give you... Let's increase your order size. That will come in handy. Comrade Klaus. Again, we're giving you all of that. Yeah, we have actually given you everything. Okay, let's just work on... No, let's give you scouting. Marius. Oh, yeah, if we can give him Daisy Kurt von Hellborin II. As you can see there, it's common knowledge that Marius relies on the advice of his warhorse, Daisy Kurt von Hellborin II, as much as any advisor. So, I love that Mixie's put that little touch in. That's really funny. Well, what are we going to give you? Let's give you Foeseeker, because Marius is a deadly duelist, right, according to the lore. So it'd be fitting that we work on his personal combat skills. Marcus, we could give you that. Executioner. Scaled projectile. Okay. Let's give you missile damage, ammunition. Let's give you Destroy the Heart. Oh, Jesus Christ. Curtis. Right, you're the campaign agent. Let's give you assault units, because that's what you just done. Emil, let's give you Blade Shield. We can start working on that. Fyodorek, you have all... Oh no, we have enforced claims. Not too fussed about that, since we're not actually with the... Yeah, we're already with the Empire. +1 for every war with neighboring factions or provinces. Or campaign 5% extra bonus. We'll take that, certainly. Alright, let's get through that. Commandments. Okay, up here... Yeah, we wouldn't be making much money from taxing them. Let's just work on making them happy. And then finally, the end turn. And I'm going to have to sit through, I think, another 5-10 minutes of the end turn phase. Might have to try and skip past a few of them at least.
What?
Oh, hello. So again, I was fast forwarding a little bit, so I missed this. But it looks like Fregnus here has brought his army to try and attack Albrecht. Or no, he's probably gone after either Karl Franz or Balthasar Gelt. Failed to spot Albrecht, and so we've got a massive advantage against him. I'm just going to go ahead and order this over then. That's another army eliminated. Execute them. Oh. What on earth was he trying to do? Oh, they're both coming down at us. Oh. Now... kind of part of me wants to do this, but in the interest of actually trying to get a bit of progress done today, and I would like to try and fit one more turn in before I finish the video, I'm going to just auto-resolve the fight. We are going to probably lose at least two of the characters here, James and Fionin, but Geld may take some damage, and we may even lose the Deliverance. But this will eliminate the Chaos threat from the old world for the campaign. Oh wow, we didn't actually lose anyone. Oh my god. We took a few losses, don't get me wrong. I mean, look, nearly 900 losses between all three armies. We weren't really in a position to fight that given the amount of attrition we've been taking, but wow, that's chaos dealt with. We've got the Cabal, but what is Malefex doing? He's heading up towards Bajoran's Gathering, right. Again, not much we can do about this. I have got the Reichsguard to try and help out a bit, but against what we're facing, I just can't justify it. So again, it's going to be an auto-resolve. The place is going to get burned down. But he's making his way back. Now don't forget, we've got Albrecht here, and we have Edwin. Engram is not really recruiting anything, so that could work out quite nicely for us. Oh, hello. Karak Drak has come in to attack. Wow, they actually came out of the fog of war. Had no idea they were doing this, and they just came in and they've managed to attack the Altar of Spawns. Now, Loophole has going to be coming in as reinforcements. We could offer to join in. Now, to be honest, not only will we military allies, but given the army he's got here, they will win, even if we didn't take part in it. So, but I'm just going to help out a bit. He's burnt it down? Did he go in and claim it? He didn't.
That is all I ever want.
Okay, that means we can go move Loophole. Knights of Orgo. I'm surprised you guys are still around, to be completely honest. But I'm not going to take your alliance.
Greetings from Sigmar.
But Dieth, you want military access? Sure. I can give you that, at the very least. Now, Korok has made his way up towards the Secret of Dawn. That was to be expected. Right, I had a feeling that was going to happen. But it looks like he's not willing to come and fight us yet, so we might be able to try and get maybe Mazamundi to come and try and just clear up the situation for us. We'll check it out. Alright, and you're making your way over towards the Moonshard. To be expected. Alright, back to me. Quest issues. So we got the Staff of Orlands. We need to move a character down towards the South Oblast. Here at Kislev. I'm sure we can do that. Picked up the Dragon Helm. That's been burnt. Alright, skip through these, because I want the big news. That Faithful Allies... Oh, what did they give me back? Troll Forge. Oh, wow. That was nice of them. It has weakened that Korean army quite a bit if they've recolonized it, but still, very nice, thank you. Alright, keep going, keep going. There's a big bit of news. Alright, Ruin's End, Executioner, Strict, Faction destroyed, Warriors of Chaos, they've been obliterated. Which means, and the World Walkers, continue popping through all of these bloody pop-ups. So, if we check out the objectives quick, we've now completed all the bottom ones. All we got left to do is sort out Ostenmark, and sort out a couple more friendly territories, and then I think that's it. That's all we need to do. So let's just do a bit of that in today's no, in fact, you know what? I'm going to leave it here. I realised I haven't been following on my timer when I've actually been talking in the end turn phase, but I think defeating Chaos is a good point to leave it. So next episode, we're going to be going after England van Hosman and Malefex. We've got Albrecht here and Edwin in position to start marching up. Between the two of them, we should be able to take out the Cabal. Once that's done, we'll go and recolonize Bajoran's Gathering, the Greyland Moots, and we'll be in a position now to go after the Altar of Spawns. We'll buy Winterpire then away from Karakdrak, and then that will give us another full province under our control. The rest of my armies then can start making their way back, they can rest up, they can get replenished, and then we need to decide what we're going to be doing with both Espif and Ostenmark. Now, since we don't really need to worry about Imperial Authority, we could just go ahead and kill them, and then they will join us eventually. But you can let me know what in the comments, guys. What should we do? Try and do it the proper way through Confederation, or just defeat them in combat? Because at this point, that's all we need to do. It's just basically take back Mordheim, and we can easily do that with the armies at our disposal. But let's end it here for now, guys. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and I do hope that you join me next time for some more Warhammer, especially as it may look like in the next episode or two we will be finishing this campaign and moving on to another Warhammer one. This time though, I've been thinking about going back to the Vortex map and doing with something with one of the, well, cultures, the races we haven't done yet. But again, using Mixu's Lord Pack instead of the Vanilla Lords. But I'll talk about it when we get close to the end of this campaign. But anyway, guys, take care, and goodbye for now.